Welcome back to another video with the Rusty Nuts at Madford Engineering with Dave, me, Mick's here. So tonight, as promised in the previous video, we are going to work on the fuel system. Well, we're going to help Mick work on the fuel system and get that in so we can get the seat tub back in and the floor, which is exciting. I mean, that's it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start by cleaning up the fuel tap system, which I'll show you in a second, and all of the connectors and fixings required. And then Mick's going to take us through the process of how to fit it. When the vehicle was built, they ran the fuel system through the seat box, which means that if you want to take the seat box off, you've got to disconnect all the fuel system. So Mick's got a way of doing it so we can run it, and all we have to do is take the fuel tap off, presumably, to remove the seat box. So it makes it nice and easy, nice and neat. We're going to use some anti-chafing P-clips and some rivets. Nobody likes chafing. And we're going to go from there. So first thing we're going to do is clean up the fuel tap. So, yeah, we draw your attention to Whistling Diesel. Enjoy. So, fuel tap. We're going to strip this down. These two switches here, when you switch the fuel tank from one to the other, because there's two tanks on the Land Rover, this tells the gauge which tank is active, and in turn how much fuel is in there. So when you clean them up, Dave's going to start stripping that down. We get these when it comes out off the bench grinder. Look how lovely that brass is. Back when things were built properly. So we're going to use the wheel of death on the bench grinder.
The bench grinder.
On the bench grinder to clean it up. Mick's got a new vice. It's all shiny and shit. And it's a record, which are very good. Yeah. It's a genuine British-made record vice.
I think mine's a record.
You believe that, you'll believe anything. Just give it a little clean up for trouble-free running. They're incredibly expensive, those taps are.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Yeah.
Because they're solely for military.
Military only. I believe there was an option on civilian to have a rear tank, which is standard on civilian,
yeah,
and a front tank. And I believe they use the same tap.
Okay.
I think it was like a long range fuel tank.
The standard Series 3s would have just had
one in the back.
Yeah.
On long wheelbase, yes.
Is that weird one with like where it goes?
It's over the cross member, yeah.
That's it.
Well, under the cross member, yeah. There's a cutout in the tank for it. That's it. Give it a little. Put a little smearing of grease on that flat surface, just a little bit, just to help the seal move and it doesn't rip it then. And then that's it. Put your seal into there. You see there's two little wings either side.
Yeah, so
and they fit in to locate there. It has to go in nice and flat.
Tight fit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a good tight fit.
Snug.
That's it. And same again, a little bit of grease on the surface of there, just to help it slide. It also helps to seal it a bit better as well, a bit of grease. Okay.
There we go.
And then put your tap back together.
Yep. Oh, on this. Just goes on that surface there.
It does, yeah. Now there is a
way.
There is a way. There's the one way and there's the other.
Oh yeah.
I think you stripped it that way, didn't you? That's it, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So put your spring back in. And your bigger of the two nuts. Then crank that down until you've just got a nice drag on the tap.
So on that motion?
Yeah, just a nice drag. Obviously the spring will keep it preloaded. What do you reckon? A bit more?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
See
feel.
what you think. A bit more.
Yeah, go a bit more. Try that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little one on.
Little one on now. How far is it off the end of that from going tight? Just try tightening that down a bit more. It might just go till it stops. And then the spring just holds it. Hold you there. Try that. Yeah, it still feels good. Yeah, I'd leave it at that.
Yep. Little boy.
Little boy. And just wind that down to that one and then lock it together. Yeah, it's the right one, I think.
Still there.
Just nip it. That's it.
Beautiful.
That shouldn't be too tight. Yeah, so take it out of the vise. What you can test now, if you've got that. So, if you feel which one it's coming out of now.
Top one. Yeah. Switch over.
That's it. So it works.
Beautiful.
Job's a good one.
Looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah. And that should work for another 20 years. So what we need to do now, we need to test these.
Yep.
So I reckon a little bit of WD. If you spray the bit of WD down there.
Down the end, yeah.
Yeah, and keep working it.
Just pressing it against the bench. So these are the little electrical switches that sit on the bottom of the tap. So we're just going to now work and work some WD into the ends, and then we're going to test them, see if they're working. I'm just pressing it against the bench, which activates this little nib here on the switch. Because they were quite stiff.
Oh dear.
Actually, if you want to go and degrease that, hang it up and spray it. I think there is a can of grey primer in the booth.
That one up there is. Adequately lubricated.
Are you working it?
I'm working, baby.
Work it, like you work it. Put your name down for a bit and reverse it.
Yeah, I'd say that's a winner.
That one's better than that one, isn't it?
Okay, they still work though,
Yeah.
so you've got a 10% chance the fuel gauge is working.
Awesome.
Okay.
Here's Dave. Screwing.
Not screwing anything. Yeah. Motherfucker.
What is it you're doing, Dave?
I'm trying to put a fuel pipe in this. I think I got it. I'm on the step as well. Oh no, I didn't get it.
In Dave's words, he's trying to screw this motherfucker in.
Son bitch.
Son bitch.
There's a rogue spare washer there, a split washer.
It's not rogue, it's been put there on purpose for field repairs. What?
Whoa.
When we're out in the field, we might need a spring washer, so we put it safe on just there.
There's a little trick to this. Watch the technique.
Circular motion.
It looks like he's done that before.
Oh. That was a stern double grip.
Was that where you learned that in the army, sir?
I can't tell you where I learnt that. I'd have to shoot you.
There you
Okay, that can go back on, Davith.
Oh god. Let's do it.
Look at the shiny bit. Look at it. Shiny. Oh, look. TD200. TDI.
We can thank Mr. Bezo for this.
Jeff,
Yeah.
thanks Amazon. Not sponsored.
Amazonian.
I'm an Amazonian.
I'm fitting my pipe back on my car.
You don't have to put any clamps or anything on them. Ain't coming back off. That's excellent.
Coming off, shit.
Back to the vehicle. What are you doing, Dave?
So I'm just fitting this fuel pipe into the fuel lift pump. It's like by magic those words just came into my head.
It's not as if we were told
two
or
are at the
anything.
top and two are at the bottom.
2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Can I give this a tighten now?
Yeah, you can put it in its correct orientation now.
Sick.
So you want the fuel pipe perfectly down.
Don't get it wrong, Dave.
Oh my god, the pressure.
Under pressure.
So we know that the fuel tap sits.
Someone really
Approximately
inconsiderately.
So that pipe's going to come up. And we'll give it a little bit of leeway for Oogie Boogie, which will be there.
Coming in.
I'm here now.
pressure. Nothing it.
If you get this stuff too hot, too warm, it doesn't go on right. So literally, it's all about the twist. That's it. Now, I've just realised I've made a fatal error. I should have put that on before, because it only sits about there. So I'll show you guys how to take these off.
Nice.
Pass us the cutters, please, Davith.
Where are they in the?
There should be, they're there somewhere in. No, they're a blue pair.
Oh, I know. I got them.
I'll tell you how I perfected this and all this malarkey. If any of the people that are watching remember a Ford vehicle called the D Series, which was the predecessor to the old Cargo. D Series, when it came out, had metal pipes under the cab for the air system, the air brakes, which lasted about 27 minutes. So Ford came up with an idea of changing it all to this nylon pipe. So you can imagine how many pipes are in a D Series, and of course it's a shit job. So who gets the shit job? The youngest in the workshop. So that was me. So I ended up having to do this for every single pipe on every single D Series that had an air leak.
That's how you learn quickly.
Well, Ford did actually supply you with a tool that grabbed that, and it grabbed the pipe, and you turned this thing, and it just purely by force, it shoved the ferrule into the pipe. And then I thought, it's taking me 10 minutes to do one pipe. Is there any way I can make this quicker? Because I'm on bonus. So literally, I just tried it one day and ding. Oh, done. That was it.
Nice.
That's how yeah. The more you do, the more you learn, innit? Right, Davith, you go over there for me.
Roger.
Not me.
Not me.
Screw that onto your fuel tank, young man. So as earlier said by Liam, that from the factory, for some reason, Land Rover bolted or clamped all these pipes to the bottom of the seat box.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely fantastic until you come to take the seat box out. Then you end up with all these farty little clips and screws that you can't get undone. So I found it more beneficial to P-clip all these to the chassis. Mm-hmm. And then if you ever have to remove the seat box in the future, which hopefully you won't, give it a little nip, David, just to get it seated. It will have to come off again in a minute. But okay, and then pull that anti-chafing device up so it
stops
chafing. Okay.
Yep.
And give yourself a little bit of room. Just push the pipe down to the chassis. That's it. Run it on top of this, and then push it into the V around. And literally all we want to do. If you can you hold that there, David?
Yep.
And all I want to do is just copy that one. We can make it nice and neat in a minute. It's got to go to the bottom, so that'll be the other side of there. So that'll be that. And we want it so we can move it forward and back a little bit. So I'll give it too much. So we want to cut that off.
We got them.
I presume that it will be down to the fact that they ran it against the seat box to reduce the length of pipe, therefore reducing the box.
Probably.
I would imagine it's something probably simple like that.
Well, I had the same at JCB. Once a month, being a development engineer, they had shut down once a month on the Friday afternoon, and they used to get us to walk the line, see where we could make basically cost cutting exercises. So if there was two cable ties on something and you only needed one, or if there was a washer on something that didn't need a washer, if you buy omitting that, if you're building 70,000 units a year, that's 70,000 washers that you don't need to buy. And it's, you know, it does mount up.
Yeah.
Right, whip that off, Davith.
What's fantastic?
Moving closer up.
Are we going to have these sandblasted and painted again? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we weren't originally, were we? But I think now we should do it.
Shit.
I think it's imperative.
Yeah, and they're actually really visible, aren't they?
They are when you move your seat box
Yeah.
thing out of the way.
Do you delve in your seat box covers?
Well, what?
The ones that go over the tank? Or are you going body colour?
What are you on about?
There's covers that slide in
Oh.
here
You mean the one
with the
one
latch
that-
on the end.
Yeah, they body colour.
You get a good body colour.
I think they already are, aren't they?
But the latches and the hardware,
I think they're already painted.
the latches and the hinge, you're going to do galv.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, all the fixings in the tub as well.
yeah.
yeah. Oh my god.
Are you filming, yeah?
Yep. Liam be drilling some holes.
Structural component of the vehicle, it'll collapse. I'm going to replace the hole with a very, very soft rivet. The structural integrity has been affected in the
Right,
vehicle.
we need a blow gun.
What's a blowgun? Oh. A ch-ch.
Blow all your chips away.
What have you dropped all your chips? It's Mr. Chips. Woo!
I think you should film this bit, Dave.
I'm on my way.
As you can see, this isn't Lano guard.
Oh, this works.
So wherever we've drilled a hole,
Look at that fizzing.
we put dinner troll in because it is far superior. Right, get your first
Bubbling.
rivet in there, Liam.
It's bubbling.
There's already a P-clip on there.
Oh,
So
make sure that they're all in the right orientation.
yes,
You can do this with a manual one.
but why would
Why
you?
would you? Stripped out the hole, too much lubrication. Oh dear.
Okay, another one there. Do you feel that you might need a longer rivet, Liam? I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. How do they can hear me because I haven't got a microphone? Oh yeah.
You got me. I'm like a giant mic.
got you under my skin.
Oh, it's getting a bit nippy. Oh. That is a beast.
It's going to come out the bottom of the bloody chassis. Oh.
Shaped for her pleasure.
I can't get it
I'm
in
going to
there.
put some air around it. That's it. That's the noise you want to hear. That little grippy noise.
Right then, update on what we've been doing. As you've seen, the fuel line's gone in. We're just working on the fuel tap now. There's a couple of little brackets that we had to work on. The bracket stays for the body from the chassis to stop it from flexing. We've also got, that is the bracket for the bonnet stay. Just there. We've got those bits in the booth. And Dave's just cleaning up the bonnet stay now. Getting loads of little bits done tonight. It's a good feeling actually. We've got loads done tonight. It's that we've been missing Mick a little bit because it's been a bit too cold for him, so he's been disappearing back into the caravan. Just far too cold for him. So yeah, it's nice to have him back in the workshop. I think we've missed him a bit. So yeah, we've been cracking on, got some good jobs done, and we're going to see what we can get on next.
Yeah, we had a really good night tonight, haven't we? Got
Very productive.
loads of stuff done. So we've got the pipes run all through now for the fuel systems. That's nice. So we could put the seat box in now, couldn't we? Mick was saying.
Yeah, which we'll probably do on Thursday.
Yeah, that'll feel great because again,
Yeah.
it's just a big piece going in.
Big chunk of metal goes on, you see. It makes you feel better.
Yeah. We need to make up a loom.
Yeah.
Because the old wiring is a bit knackered, so we've got this old crispy stuff that when Mick was messing with it, it was just making snappy noises, so that's not great.
Snappy is not good.
Snappy is not good. What else have we done?
We've done little bits and bobs. We've riveted the door tops on, which is not something that is worth recording. It's 3 rivets, you know. And we've also put the little cable flaps on the front wings, but we'll show you that in the next video.
This one predominantly was fuel system though, wasn't it?
Fuel system
great.
upgrade. Upgrade, if you can call it that. I mean, it is an upgrade because it allows you to be able to do it without taking. Allows you to be able to take the seat box off without having to remove all of the fuel system. So that's good. There's some painting bits done, some of the little brackets that needed to get done. That's all been done. So yeah, great productive day today.
Excellent.
So that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to give us a like if you like what we're doing. The likes mean a lot. It helps the YouTube algorithm. So we kind of rely on the likes if that's all good with you, and the dislikes if you didn't like it. Links in the description below. You'll see now that we've got the new logo on the merch down below. So if you're interested in the new logo, it's all in there. And links to Mick's Twitch streams, our merchandise, his merchandise, and the DJI equipment that we film on. This is the 5 Pro, which is proving to be a fantastic little camera.
I've really enjoyed using it tonight, actually.
Yeah,
it's the first time I've got hands on with it. It's worth saying as well, Mick obviously supports us hugely with letting us use his workshop, his time and knowledge like you've seen in the video tonight. So if you could go and
Give
like
him a
his
like.
stream or whatever you can do. He's also on YouTube, then that'd be great.
Fantastic. Well, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.